Welcome back to the Chick and the Duck podcast with myself, Ryan, my brother Micah. We talk about anything and everything related to pop culture, but mostly movies. Today, we'll talk some trailers, we'll talk some news, talk about the Vikings. We'll do a tier list, what we've been watching, and then we'll do the movie of the week, which thankfully is a good one because I watched a bunch of trash and you watched one thing. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, there's literally, I think, one, two, three things I rated above 2.5 stars in this. Like, I just watched Dog Waters. It was a terrible, terrible week. But,
Yeah.
how has your week been? You've been busy. You've been doing
Yeah.
working. Mom and dad are gone.
Yep. They left.
They're in
I've
Disney
been.
World.
Yeah. I've just been waking up at 7 a.m. every morning to Carter screaming and his kennel.
He's such a
Uh, and then I have to, sit there, listen to it, wait for him to stop for a little bit, and then go let him out of the kennel, feed them, then take him out, and then go back into my bed. And sometimes fall asleep, sometimes just
living.
be exhausted for like 3 hours in bed,
Yeah.
not wanting to move.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I've been cleaning up his piss and poop every day.
I shouldn't laugh. Do you know what sucks, Micah? You know what I was thinking about? They're at the age, right? Where, like, that mom and dad should have implemented a dog door, right? Because they're old, they're annoying, they can just go out. They're, like, mature enough, per se. I mean, Trevor's kind of a child now, but you know what I mean. But they could freaking eaten by a snake or bit by a snake if we do that, because you live in Texas now.
Yeah,
Like, if we
I
were in
mean,
Washington and they moved to, like, a place with a smaller backyard and they just had an enclosed backyard, it's like, you know, just let them out. Let them go do whatever the heck they want. They're stupid. They're old. Like, whatever. But now they'll literally, like, just die if you don't watch them
yeah,
for long periods of time, I should say. Anyway,
yeah, it's annoying.
sounds not very fun.
It's not fun. He woke me up today. I got him out. I fed him. Yeah. Went out 5 minutes later because I, wait for them to finish their food and all that.
Mm-hmm.
He he had already pissed and pooped.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I mean, it's awful. It's literally a terrible experience.
He's terrible, man. What a just absolute demon.
Yeah, he sucks.
Oh my goodness. That's yeah,
Get
that's
that dude.
that definitely is not fun.
No, it is not.
Oh,
Um, yeah, I mean, other than that, I did Happy Juice designs.
oh,
Um,
you're doing it again?
yeah, I'm doing December, so I did
Oh,
that.
I want to see it.
Yeah, they're pretty chill, pretty mild. I didn't spend a ton of time on them. Um,
Did you send
but
them to them yet?
yeah, they should both be on here,
Both be on where?
my computer, so I can send them to you.
Oh, gotcha. Hmm. Did they like them?
They haven't sent it to me yet. I sent them to them last night.
Oh, You're gonna see my home screen for a second if you're watching on YouTube, so I don't spoil the surprise. Um. Oh, those are cool.
Yeah,
Those are cool. That the I mean the I like the uh the the cup. That's cool.
yeah.
Um. I need to get off of this so I can. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, that's sweet. I'll go buy one.
Bang, speed. Yep. So did that. I mean, that was spent a lot of the time doing things like that, but I can't remember what I did. I worked a lot.
Yeah.
Really tired. I was really tired. They kept putting me on massive routes.
Right, you were telling me about
Yeah, so it's pretty much sucked.
that.
And yeah,
Very nice. I'm sick. Like, not like super sick, but like, the once a year kind of cold thing.
mm-hmm.
Um, and so I used to get coffee with Ben in the morning. And I was like, not gonna happen. Um, and then like tomorrow, I don't know if I'll go in, but Wednesday we have Friendsgiving, and I'm like, if I'm more sick, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
So because we're having like but as for what I did, I mean, I didn't watch a whole lot. Uh, Saturday night had a youth thing. A bunch of Vietnamese churches come together, do like different events. So we went. They are very much like Squishmallows, and so I got a rocket Squishmallow,
mm,
which is cool. Just fun. Sunday, yesterday, goodness, obviously watched the Vikings game, which sucked. Not really, not the whole time, but and then we had our like potluck, and so I mean it was just a bunch of food. It was fun. Just ate a
nice.
bunch. Got some leftover egg rolls, which are just delicious.
Yeah,
Um, so um, that was good. Obviously, Thanksgiving's coming up. Fun. I guess we could have talked about what we're thankful for. Top 5 things that you're thankful for this Thanksgiving. We probably
when mom and dad come home and I don't have to take care of Treader.
don't.
Uh,
You're
quitting
gonna literally be by
quitting
yourself.
Amazon.
Um,
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I still don't know what I'm gonna get. I think I might get buff.
you better, dude. You better get buff. You better get like buff, like Auntie Anne's, like freaking like the stadium thing.
Yeah, I should be able to get a lot,
You
dude.
should. They
Especially
should
with
give
what
you
I.
at least $100, dude. That's my
Yeah,
like you're
especially
alone.
with how awful it's been. It's been terrible. So
Like you're working a job you don't like. Treader is the devil reincarnated as a old dog, and you're alone. Like Maddie's not there. I'm not there. Elijah obviously can't be anywhere but with mom and dad. Um, that you're just down horrendous at the moment. Like, could you imagine, dude, if like modern technology wasn't a thing and like you just couldn't talk to anybody else but just Treader and Caspian?
better.
But the other thing, I went on OfferUp and I bought 8 movies for $10, 8 Blu-rays. So I'm gonna show you those. Got some good stuff. Got something that you're gonna be like, dude, you haven't even seen this. Why'd you buy it? But you're gonna like it. Like so, I haven't seen this, but I bought Amadeus because why not? I'll go. I haven't seen this movie in ages, but Where the
Yeah,
Wild Things Are.
pretty terrible.
I don't remember it. Like I remember
Well,
it not being great. Obviously, the book
yeah,
is fantastic.
it's just a bad movie. It's a bad remake of
I
a
got
book.
one. I only got this because they had it, and it's like I probably should have it because it's like a big deal. But I got Avatar. I don't like it. Like I probably will never watch it. Like the second one's way better. Um, and then here's where we get some good stuff. Haven't seen it yet, but I got Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket.
Oh
Because
yeah,
why not? I'm sure it's fantastic. This is the one you're gonna be like, dude, you haven't seen it. I got Goodfellas.
dude, you haven't seen it. Why'd you buy it?
Literally. But I mean, the odds of me liking it is probably pretty high. So
It's a very
I
fucking
got
good movie.
Blade Runner, and it's like a 5 disc collection, like bonus. I mean, I'm not probably ever gonna watch it, but it's like a thick thing. I got Inglorious Bastards, which is great.
Yep.
And then I got one of my favorite movies that's like Pop-Up's one of Pop-Up's favorite movies, Bridge on
Oh,
the River
nice.
Kwai. So very happy to just, get those. And only to spend like $10, it's like kind of nice, So oh, you have that?
Mom, dad does.
Oh.
It's not
Why?
on anything, so he gave it to me to watch it.
Oh, nice. You
'Cause
should
I have like
it.
I have like a PC like DVD player, USB DVD player.
Oh, you should watch it.
Yeah, I know. That's
It's
why I
gr-
have it in here.
it's great. I mean I love that movie. So, anyway, yeah, that's been the highlight of my week. Literally is like the food from different events and like um uh the movies, getting the movies. So,
Yeah,
it's
I
always
mean, my highlight of my week is will probably be getting food.
yeah. I mean, I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I'm playing football. Supposed to be.
Yeah,
Um, but I'm also sick, so we'll see how that goes.
yeah.
Um. Anyway, we'll look through. I mean, news like there's some funny things. We got a first look, like just a picture of Robert Eggers' Nosferatu,
Hmm.
which probably would be insane. I haven't seen the original Nosferatu, but like Eggers makes again. We both hated the Northman, but we didn't like the
I
Lighthouse.
don't know.
We
I'll
both
rewatch The
we
Northman,
both
but
appreciated the Lighthouse for the level of filmmaking. I'll just in acting.
he does a good job with stuff. I
And I
mean,
don't want to watch The Witch.
yeah,
Like the devil's like a goat. Like I just don't. I don't know, man.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
not.
I won't watch The Witch, but
You know.
like for The Lighthouse, it's weird, but it's like a
It's
good take on what it is, though. The whole thing is it is like it's like a real thing or whatever. The issue with lighthouse keepers and all that kind of stuff, and then the
huh.
mercury like in the lighthouse,
Right. And
and
I mean, you're just going crazy.
so he takes that to like a whole like
Yeah.
different level, which I mean it's like really good, but yeah, it's just very
It's
there's some
all.
stuff in it that's like very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Um, and it's very similar with the Northman. The Northman was like it wasn't really that bad what I watched of it, except for that then it would go like it's extremely odd and
Yeah.
like what the heck's going on. And then for that reason, it was like, and it was quite a bit of it. So it's like we turned it off because it was just like it was boring.
Yeah. I really
I
wanted.
really couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I think that's probably like I probably enjoy it more watching it, knowing what it is. But the trailer made it look like it was going to be this Viking epic type thing, like not like CGI action, just stupid fluff, but like a intense, kind of gory, just Viking
Which
insane.
I'm sure again. I mean, I'm sure it is. And again, I mean, I think that he did weird stuff, but just like the lighthouse, weird stuff happens to the lighthouse keepers. I mean, Vikings were weirdos,
They
so
were weird. They were weirdos, man.
pretty much
I'm
all old
surprised.
civilizations, most old civilizations. I mean, were there's a
Yeah,
lot of weirdo people that like I mean they
yeah,
believe in weird stuff, and so again it just takes like the truth and kind of puts it to a movie extreme.
yeah. Dude, imagine if they made a movie about what was happening in Corinthians.
Yeah, see,
Dog,
like
that'd
stuff
be
like that.
disgust. It'd be disgusting. Like,
Exactly. So I think he'll do good, like vampire horror, and
yeah. Oh,
I think he'll go crazy with it. But I think that I don't know. For me, I think it maybe has the potential to be my favorite out of all of his.
that's definitely a definite possibility. So,
Unless he
um,
makes like blood sucking kinky or something.
yeah, dude. I don't think he would, but you never know.
You never know,
He's
dude.
not. Yeah, I don't know.
He's not the most normal person when it comes to movie making.
He's weird. I much prefer like Jordan Peele,
Yeah, me too.
and I haven't seen anything from Ari Aster. Those are like the three modern horror directors, and
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen Beau is Afraid, which sucked,
no,
but
I still haven't seen it.
and I don't want to watch Hereditary because I know that I will be scarred for the rest of my life. So,
I do want to watch Hereditary, but yeah, I will also be scarred.
apparently Pedro Pascal is Mr. Fantastic, but also I'm seeing he's not. It's just he's being eyed for the role. I'm not gonna believe anything until it's like Kevin Feige's like, yeah, it's this guy, and we see a trailer. Like,
Yeah,
it's just so annoying. Also, if it is Pedro Pascal, I don't like it. But
I don't mind. I don't really care.
yeah,
Other than the whole ethnic difference, but because
yeah,
he's what is he Cuban?
He's
Chilean, something like that.
yeah, like Chilean, I think. And Mr. Fantastic, isn't he like?
White, isn't he?
I I
I thought
I
he was like white.
I mean, in some things he is. Uh,
They really just don't want to give us.
um, yeah, it doesn't even.
Not gonna give us an immediate answer. But I mean, in the comics and stuff,
Looks.
he looks pretty white. But I
He's
don't know. He
born in
also,
Central City, California.
yeah, but that doesn't really say anything. That could lead him to be more Hispanic, honestly.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Some of the things he looks a lot like Pedro Pascal could look.
Yeah.
But
the
so
only
I mean, we
way
talked about it. Me personally, I really don't mind it. I think that he could look like Reed Richards,
he's a
and
great actor
he's a
too. So
killer actor. So
the thing is, this is so stupid. I don't know if I said this to you, but I've seen people say it online. He doesn't feel stretchy. Like it just doesn't give off that vibe. I don't know.
he doesn't feel stretchy now. But I don't know that anyone feels stretchy.
There's a couple guys that feel stretchy. John Krasinski didn't either, but
But
he
then
just
he's stretchy, so then he looks stretchy, and then he feels stretchy.
I don't know. But
I don't
yeah.
think a person's gonna feel stretchy
There's a
unless you
couple
pick
guys.
someone that's like got like a. Unless you want to pick like a real skinny, like lanky person.
Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, unless you want to pick Victor Wembanyama to
I
play
also
it.
thought Pedro Pascal was short because, like, Reed Richards to me feels tall, like 6'1", 6'2", but Pedro Pascal's 6'1", which doesn't also like
I knew he was pretty tall.
he doesn't feel like I feel like I would look down upon him, but he's the same height as me.
Uh, Reed Richards is 6'1".
Yeah, exactly. Like it just doesn't. My
And
brain's not.
180 pounds.
My brain's not computing. Taika Waititi is a loser. I'm so glad I didn't go see this movie. I don't want to support him. He sucks. So in his new movie, Next Goal Wins, about the Samoan or I don't know, some soccer team that was terrible. He changed certain aspects of the story, and this is what he said when people were criticizing it. He says, I mean, in the Bible, they took real life things that happened and then added, magic. I'm just like the guy who wrote the Bible, bro. He's such a loser. I can't stand the dude. He's such a bad director. Thor Ragnarok's the
Yeah.
only good thing he's ever made.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Who says that? You're just trying to be like annoying.
Yeah, that's stupid. That was a really stupid thing to say.
Like no one's talking about the Bible. He's just like, oh.
Yeah, I mean that's just like it's a bad look for anything and talking about anything. It's like when you bring something up that's like unrelated, you bring up your own like prejudice against something that's completely unrelated and not being talked about. It's like it's just a bad look for that's a bad look for anybody. That's like what a lot of people, a lot of things that you see with that is like it would be like racism, things like that. Where
Yeah,
people are
like
just like bring up things that are completely irrelevant and show their own prejudice against different things. It's like it's a bad look. It's embarrassing, honestly, for the people who do stuff like that.
and it's very interesting to me because if he said that about the Quran, he'd get flamed way more than he's getting flamed.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just weird. Like it's just a weird take. Like
And it's just like I said, it's just embarrassing. It's like when you can't like talk about what you're actually talking about, you have to like bring up something else
something
and then
else. Yeah.
express your hatred for something. It's like I mean that's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing because it
Yeah.
means it's childish.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just not a good look.
Chris Hemsworth and Marvel are in talks to make Thor 5, and Taika Waititi will not direct it. So if they make a Thor 5, great. Because
Yeah, he's not just like the guy who wrote Thor 5. So.
yeah. Creed 4 is in the works.
Yeah, it'd be working.
I mean, they always make great movies, so I'm not exactly like, Have you seen 3 yet? You've seen 3, right? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that's great. Unfortunate Jonathan Major situation. Still.
Yeah.
And then this last piece of news is just freaking hilarious. Cillian Murphy is so funny, dude.
Mhm.
So obviously the actor strike's over, which has just been nice. But Cillian Murphy was asked what he did during the SAG strike, and he said, I've been sitting at home eating cheese." And I'm like, that's what I would do, dude.
Yeah.
Uh,
Relatable.
So, um, NFL Week 11. Me and you talked a little bit last night, so I don't know if we want to, beat a dead horse. But so the Vikings lost their first game in 6 games
Hmm.
to the Broncos, who suck but are hot right now. So it's like I don't know how bad of a loss it is. They still have a chance to make the playoffs.
They don't really suck anymore.
No,
Because their key players are playing well now. Their
yeah,
defense is playing well.
yeah. They're forced. I
But
mean, they forced like 13 turnovers in like the last 3 games.
yeah, their defense has been killing it.
So,
It ain't the
uh,
same team that lost that got 70 points scored on them, that's for sure.
which is so, yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, like they're not. I mean, they beat the Chiefs, they beat the Bills, they beat the Vikings. Like these are solid teams.
They've had a solid 3 game. I mean, beating the Chiefs was obviously this good, but the Chiefs are
Over,
also not that great. But
even though
and
they're
then beating
seven
the
and
Bills,
two.
it's like the same thing. They're not like that great, but it's still a good win for a bad football team. And then they beat the hottest team in the NFL. Five
Mm-hmm.
game win 5 game win streak.
I
So
keep seeing online like, oh, Kirk Cousins would have drove them down the field and kicked. They would have won the game if Kirk Cousins was in. Do you think that that's true?
yeah, I do think that's true, probably. But
The argument's like, oh, he would have been sacked, and I'm like, maybe, but um, Kirk's
yeah, I mean, I think there's both. I think that yeah, he's not as mobile, so he could have got sacked at some point. But he's also, I
definitely
mean, in
better.
all fairness, he's a better quarterback. So it's like,
He just, yeah,
I
he's
mean,
just,
it's like obviously Josh Dobbs. I'm not faulting him. He's been playing great. He's been playing better than he is. But and
yeah.
I mean, that's great and whatever. And he's by no means bad. And him losing this game doesn't change anything. I still believe that he will win games for us. But
I think so too. Yeah.
and I still think it's his mobility has been fitting amazing in our scheme on offense. But
He's so patient too, which it's
well,
nice.
he's so smart.
Yeah.
Like he can understand football from like an analytical level, like in
Probably
real
like,
time.
yeah, like nobody
And so
can.
it's like he's just gonna have like a heightened understanding when you're like he's that smart. So it's like,
Yeah.
but I do think that yeah, I mean Kirk Cousins, he Josh Dobbs was very inaccurate on the last drive.
He didn't play the
Like
best. Like if he was throwing the ball like he was against who did he play the Saints the week before.
yeah,
If he was throwing the ball like that, like he was dotting up TJ, he was dotting up Jordan Addison the week before. He was. I mean, he was throwing the ball as well as
yeah,
scrambling. He wasn't throwing it as like he was pretty accurate, I guess, like throughout the game. But he could have been like stellar. Like if
yeah,
like
he was not throwing dots. So I mean that's a difference maker. They should have never scored though. That
no,
was pretty bad.
we should have.
I don't remember who was in coverage, but I saw the clip again today, and dude, I still don't understand what he was doing.
It was Blackman. He's the
Blackman,
backup
yeah,
who
that's
came
right, it
in
was.
for
Yeah,
I don't remember who.
don't know what he was doing as the ball went to the moon and stayed for a week, and then came back down
But
on a casual vacation, and he didn't play the
yeah,
ball in the air. He waited for it to get to his
Mickey
hands,
Blackman. He's
which
a rookie.
I get that's like a play that you make, but like it was in the air for so long, and he literally had position to try to catch the ball, and he didn't. And I just
He
don't.
waited for Sutton to catch it, who's not going to
Yeah,
drop the ball.
he tried to go for the catch and he tried to bat it out of their hands, which they do, but not in that situation.
Not when he
Not when
had
you
it for
have a
so
play.
long.
Yeah, not when you have position to make a play in the air, not even let it get to the receiver.
And
Yeah,
Sutton's good, but yeah, it's tough. Tough game. Jaron Hall's coming back. What do? You keep playing Dobbs, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I think
I think
Um,
so.
but
Maybe if he sucks, you then put him in or something. I don't know.
right,
But you keep playing Dobbs.
yeah, 100%. Um, yeah, I mean, other than that, NFL has been fine. Good game tonight, hopefully. I think the
Hopefully.
Eagles should kill the Chiefs, but you never know.
No, I bet it'll be close. But
Probably.
yeah,
Yeah,
realistically, the Eagles should lower the Chiefs. They're a lot better. So
but I'm just not excited for the whole Taylor Swift, all the Kelsey conversation. Like that'll just be annoying.
yeah, as always.
Um, whatever. What are you gonna do? Trailers. Aquaman trailer number 2. I think it's like trailer number 6, but like it's the second official trailer. Um, I think it looks
It is.
good. Oh, I forgot. There's another trailer that came out that looks horrendous. I don't know if you watched it.
Oh, no, I didn't. I saw a thing about it, but
Yeah, I'll just touch on it later. But Aquaman trailer 2. Um, obviously it doesn't matter because it's like there's no more DCEU, but like it looks fun, I guess.
yeah.
Like it looks cool. Like I don't know, it probably won't be very good, but it looks cool. Good actors. I mean, what the dude that plays Manta is a good actor.
Hmm.
Um, but anyone but you. We get a second trailer, so it doesn't look like it's a spy thriller. It actually looks like a rom com now. Um, what do you think of this?
I mean, yeah, it looks pretty fun.
Yeah, that's the right word to use. Did you see that? You know Nathan Fielder and Emma Stone, their show The Curse.
Hmm.
Did you see them copy the introduction to the Anything But You trailer?
No.
They did the exact same thing where they're like, and then he issued. I mean, he's so fun, dude. The dude's hilarious, right? He's playing to this bit. He's like, what did he say? He wrote something like, the legal team. Someone must have seen it and they copied our trailer. We did this months ago, you know. He's
Hmm.
like, we had no idea. Which there's no way that he had to have done it on purpose, you know. Um, but and then he was like on Kimmel or Fallon. He's like, they're talking about the show, and Nathan Fielder's like, yeah, I had to teach Emma Stone how to act a little bit, which is just, I mean, he's hilarious, man.
That's
Um,
funny.
yeah. Um, the Fall Guy, Ryan Gosling. What do you think?
The hot guy.
Dude, the dude is so good looking. It's actually not. It's actually like not fair. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I think that the complexity of the first half of the trailer looks like a much better movie than the second half of the trailer.
yeah.
Like an interesting like drama about like the guy in the background and the director and like they could have made it a little more interesting than like what they did in the sense like I still think what they're doing needs to be made into a movie. It's like I still think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Turn it into like a you know and a like James Bond, Jason Bourne type uh action movie with a
Dude,
stunt double. It's like that's a movie that needs to be made, but it's like but they hooked me like with what was not the movie in the beginning, and I was like, now I want this movie instead.
the whole thing when he's talking to Emma Blunt, he's like, "I was doing some Jason Bourne."
Yeah,
Dude,
I
but
had to do some Jason Bourne.
yeah,
Someone's gonna kill me, but not in the fun way.
it's so funny. So there was a tweet today that came out describing Ryan Gosling's role in the movie, and this is what it is. He said, Ryan Gosling's role in The Fall Guy is described as having the fun, having the goofiness of the nice guys, the inherent cool of Drive, and the romantic likability of The Notebook. Oh my god, I'll
I
take.
got I
I'll.
got hints of all of that. I mean, he's as funny as he is. Obviously, he's a hilarious
He's such a
actor.
good comedic actor, man. He's just
So
So
Yeah,
good.
I mean, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of The Nice Guys. I think it's
That's
like one of the funniest movies ever made.
such a good movie.
Um,
The whole
I
like
love it. I
thumbs
love
up
it so
thing.
much. Yeah, I know. But and his, oh my gosh, I think it's probably one of my favorite bits in a movie is his alcoholism in The Nice Guys. When he's like, nah, I'm good. He's like, really, it's free. And, and then he shows up like 20 minutes later drunk.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I mean
is.
it's pretty hilarious, but yeah, I got that. And then they literally dressed him like he is in Drive. Or
Yeah.
one of the scenes looked like a shot for shot of the poster for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, uh, I could see that, and yeah, I mean, and the romance, like I said, that's what hooked me in the beginning. It's like, nah, I kind of want this Ryan Gosling, uh, romance movie about him being a stunt double.
Mm-hmm. Monty
Yeah.
Python. So I don't know why I thought of this, but I was looking on. It's probably because we're talking about funny movies, but in Regal, Monty Python's coming back in theaters
Oh yeah.
for the 48th and a half anniversary. Which is just so fitting, dude.
Very Monty Python.
Uh,
48 and a half anniversary. Would have
um,
been better if they even did like 7/12.
yeah,
47 and 7/12 anniversary.
yeah, something like that. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Or done the thing where it's like, how old's your baby? And it's like this many months.
Yeah.
You just
The
didn't.
blah 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 month anniversary.
That'd be hilarious. Um. Uh. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, the next trailer. I forgot to watch it.
Oh really?
Just forgot. So what do you think?
I think it looks good. This is the Daisy Ridley one.
Uh huh. Right.
Yeah, I mean it looks really good. And I mean it's gonna be a slow paced
Yeah.
uh it's gonna be a slow burn movie. The concept of it's really good. It's all about mundane and like this chick who really just doesn't like much of anything. She's just like depressed and about her relationship with the dude, whatever.
Uh huh.
And
I heard Daisy Ridley's like really good in it.
she looks like she's gonna be pretty killer in it.
She's a
Uh,
good actress, man.
there's some lines in it that are like in the trailer that are pretty good.
Hmm.
Get me excited for like what the movie would be about or whatever.
Hmm.
It's like talking about they're like kind of going at it or whatever because he's like, all I want to do is get to know you, but like I can't do that. Like you won't let me know you, and then or whatever, and then it's cuts and she's like, do you wish that you never knew me or something like that?
Yeah.
Or do you no, she said, do you wish you could unknow me?
That's.
And so yeah, and there's the visuals look amazing,
Mm.
and there's some scenes that they show that are like pretty artistic.
I really
So
like. I describe it as like delicate cinematography, like something like After Sun or Moonlight, where it's like it's not
yeah,
like it's not the Batman, it's not the
there's
Northman.
some shots that are like she's like dead, like she like looks like she's like on a beach like with a pile of like driftwood
Uh
logs, and
huh.
she's just like this, and it like
Oh,
just sits there still for a little bit, and then there's a forest one that she's like standing there, and then it like goes away, and then it comes back, and she's laying on the ground in the forest, and it's like all misty and foggy, and it's like it like looks like it's very clearly a set, you know.
uh huh.
So it's like yeah, there's stuff like that that looks like there's probably some artistic elements in this,
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
but yeah, it reminds me. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, I thought of the Netflix movie I wanted to watch for like so long, which is trying to think what it was called. Um, I think it's called I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, I'm thinking of ending things, which is like, I mean, similar concept, but it's about like a young chick.
is it the one with? What is this poster that I always see? No, I've never seen this. Oh, interesting. Jesse Plemons is in it, so you know it'll be good.
Yes.
That dude is literally in everything he in. Just so.
I mean, it's 3.5. It's
Uh-huh.
Netflix series movie. So I mean, it'll probably be like a 4-star movie. Is what I've been guessing this whole time,
Yeah.
wanting to watch it forever. But
Right. For sure.
yeah,
Have you seen the Dream stuff with the? Have you heard about all that stuff?
Dream as in the Minecrafter.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so there's the voice actor of Gumball, and he plays Leonardo in the new Ninja Turtles. Dream
Oh yeah.
recorded. He he's friends with him apparently, and he was the guy, Nicholas Cantu, I think is his name. He was like drunk, like hammered, and he's saying like a bunch of things. He was calling Dream like retarded and like all this stuff, but like Dream posted it saying he's being, he's like trying to accuse him of all these things, right? And in the video, it's pretty long. You can tell that he's like has like issue, like he has like other issues. Plus, he's drunk, so he's just spewing things. And everyone's now turning on Dream, being like, "Why are you hanging out with a minor who can't drink, getting him blackout drunk, and then recording him trying to sabotage?" It's interesting.
Yeah.
Dream's a weirdo, so
Dream's pretty much a weirdo. Yeah.
he's such a creep,
He's
dude.
very creepy. And just very odd in general. That's just like such a loser thing to do. Also, if you're friends with somebody, then like posting the stuff to like that's so weird.
That doesn't excuse the behavior, but you don't post it online to ruin. If they're blackout, not to excuse, saying certain things, but like still, like
No,
not.
in any regard, it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. In that situation, as if that person's your friend, you're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to be supportive of them and like the fact that you like if he really thinks that and I don't know what he was saying or whatever, but
Yeah,
like if your friend's drunk and saying stuff, eh, and you care about them, you're really just gonna talk to them and probably not try to cancel them publicly. That's
I'm
like
just
that's so weird.
I'm just such a firm believer that like things need to be less online. Like it's just does
That's
nothing.
very obviously a cling for relevancy.
Yeah, like
I mean, bro is so irrelevant, but like I just can't wrap my mind around someone if you really think, which clearly they are. Like if you're really like a friend with someone, which very clearly they are because they're hanging out
hanging out.
drunk. They're very clearly friends. That's just weird. How do you get to that point where you record them and then you post it and try to cancel them and then you turn on your friend?
Yeah, like I'm sure that I've hung out with friends and said very mean things to them, and I'd be like, what if they were like, I was recording, I'm gonna post it online so everyone could see. Not excusing my behavior, but it's like you're also say certain things to friends that like your friends just don't care because you're friends. You're like, whatever. Like we're just messing around.
Yeah,
Um,
it's very weird. I literally
Plus,
can't
you're
wrap my mind
literally
around the thought
18 years
process.
old, blackout drunk, and you already have other things going on. Um, but so Dream's getting flamed online.
As you should. That's like I said, that's freaking weird.
Um,
That's just like all of that is just very off to me. That is super weird.
yeah,
No
he
respect. No respect for that.
I don't he deleted the video,
Shocker.
or maybe he didn't. I don't know. Weird. But Dream is weird, dude. He's a weird. Yeah. Anyway, um, what if season 2? Got a trailer for that. That comes out every day for 9 days in like late December. What'd you think?
I mean, I think it doesn't look bad.
I think it looks good, great. Like it just looks so interesting. Like the what they're the what ifs are fun. But there's clearly some overarching thing that's connecting to the greater MCU, which I find really interesting.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
With like Doctor Strange, at least it seems like. But I don't know. Looks good. But I also directly watched the trailer, after I watched the Madam Web trailer, which looks horrendous. It looks like a
That's what
fan,
I've
like
heard.
Spider-Man Lotus. That's what it looks like. Uh,
Spider-Man Lotus was fire.
dude, you're a racist. I can't believe that movie exists. It had so much potential.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, What If season 2 looks great. Madam Web, you can go watch the trailer if you want. It looks just worse than
I
Morbius.
won't.
It looks worse than Morbius, dude. So all right, let's
All right.
let's crank this tier listy thing.
Let's do it.
I'll have you share your screen again.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be hard. I was telling Micah.
It's gonna be hard.
I know. I'm so sick. I'm so done. I just told Micah this, but we've only really seen good movies like that are, if we did 2023 or like 2022, we've seen more bad things, and maybe if we like when you've seen all of something, it's easier. But so we'll do our best. We don't have an F category because I don't know if there's an F movie, but there's an F movie, so you could probably make. But add a row below.
Oops. All right.
Okay, so 2001 Space Odyssey obviously is S tier. Oh, I need to turn this off. All right, 2012.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think about this movie.
I haven't really seen it. Like I've seen it, but I haven't seen it.
I
So
have it like at a half star. So.
cool.
Oh, that's the other thing I was gonna tell you. I changed my mind about movies so much. I'm done with the 100 thing. I can't do it. It's too hard. Like, it's nice for like, it's like, oh, this is like 99, this is 97. Like, it's nice to fit them. But it's so like I don't want to have to change everything and then change it in my Marvel list and change it in my favorite. It's just ridiculous. It's too much.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Blade Runner. You want 2049 S tier? A tier?
One of these.
It's obviously not, but we could maybe change it later on depending on what we do.
I'll put it in A.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
I think it's a 5-star movie, so
Yeah.
you can save the S
For like perfect things.
yeah.
The best of the best. Star Wars: A New Hope.
A New Hope. Do we have other movies, or is this just? Oh yeah, we do.
I have all the Star Wars besides the ones that don't exist, like the sequels. Although I do like The Last Jedi.
I mean, A New Hope for me would be like somewhere in here.
Yeah, it's like low A or top of B. It's yeah, all the way over there.
Maybe like there.
I think probably top of B.
Yeah, let's season started there.
The Adam Project, kind of. It's not the worst. It's just not very good.
I haven't even watched it. I'm not interested.
Oh, I
I'll
thought
never
you did watch it. Oh,
nope.
Akira. Yeah, I agree. Bottom of A at the moment. Do you trust my alien placement?
Maybe.
Because it's for me, it's got to go S. Like it's just.
Okay. Well then, yeah. I think I'll love it. So.
Like you're gonna eat it up. Arrival. Gosh, what a film.
I mean, it could be S, but
it's better than Blade Runner.
Yeah, but I mean, it could be S, dude.
It could be. We might have to. It is the fact that it's not like a sci-fi epic. Like all these, are just,
Yeah,
Is this the Phantom or this Attack of the Clones?
this is Attack of the Clones.
Just not very good.
I mean, I'd put it above Adam Project because I'd probably,
Probably.
and I think you'd probably put it above Adam Project also, just because I think you're a lot more likely to rewatch this, and you have rewatched this multiple
I
times.
will never watch the Adam Project again, even though
Ever
it
again.
wasn't unbearable. Like it's not 2012, but anyway, Avatar. Yeah, the most mid movie of all time.
Facts.
Completely see. Okay, Blade Runner. Yeah, that's a fair placement.
I don't think it's the best. I think it makes Blade Runner, it exists so Blade Runner 2049 can be amazing.
Even some people like Blade Runner more, which I don't like. I don't hate the take, but you know what's really funny is right now in our B category is literally like two of the most important sci-fi movies of all time. These two
Yeah.
movies, like just
Yeah.
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 Back to the Future, another great, just awesome movie.
Yeah, I think the enjoyability might put it above,
It's
but
got to be above Star Wars.
yeah, that's what I would say.
Personally, I guess. The creator. Okay,
I
do you
don't
like it
know
better?
what you gave the creator.
I give it a 4.5, high 4.5.
Okay.
Do you like it better than Star Wars?
I do.
Do you like it better than Back to the Future?
No, I do.
More than Akira?
I probably like it more than Akira, but I
Blade
think
Runner
Akira is a
2049?
better movie.
Okay, I was gonna say like I can put it above Akira, but you can't. That's some like serious like.
I don't think it's better than Akira,
No, probably not.
but
It's probably not better than Blade Runner.
Akira is not the like. I don't know. It's not a very Akira is not a very easily digestible movie.
No, but it is good.
Like it's not an easy watch. So, and it's very long. So,
Mm-hmm.
the enjoyability of the creator is way way higher for me.
Yeah. Don't look up. Oh man. Do you like that movie?
Not really. I mean, I don't think it's bad,
I've
especially
gone.
not for a Netflix movie.
I like episode 2 better personally, but I don't know. This was our first ever movie of the week.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's fine right there. I mean, you can put it up if you want.
No, I don't.
All right, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I put. I mean, for me, it's the best one. I don't know if you like War better, but
No, I have to rewatch it. But as an overall movie franchise, I'd probably put it in the B somewhere.
yeah, I'd say. I mean, personally, I'm taking the Planet of the Apes trilogy over the Star Wars trilogy, but we could
Okay.
put it below Star Wars.
No, I'm fine with saying it's maybe
All
better
right.
than New Hope. I'd put it probably. I mean,
I mean,
I don't know. I have to rewatch it. Right now, I'd probably put it below all of them. But
yeah. Dune. Just oh,
it's a great setup.
it is so good. It's not. I think it's better than the creator, but I don't enjoy it as much as the creator. The creator's so enjoyable. It's tough.
I don't know. I think the creator does a lot of things similar to Dune.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the best parts about Dune Part 1 is the world.
The world building.
But I think the world building in the creator is done so well, so quickly. It's like
Yeah.
I love the creator.
Dude,
I think it's really good.
it is one of the most. I mean, we've talked about this, but the. I mean, the storyline is literally just like a gospel storyline. Like it's just. I thought I was tripping. Then I rewatched it. I was like, nah, this is literally like. He says, I can't go to heaven because he's not good. Then she does. She's good for him, and he's like, now I get to go to heaven because of you. Like that's it's so good, and it's not even on purpose. Like that's crazy. Oh, I love it, and visually just amazing. But
Fact.
so fun fact about this movie: This movie used to be called Live, Die, Repeat. Um, Before it was called
Yep.
Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow. Emily Blunt, Tom Cruise. One of the better Tom Cruise movies.
It's actually a good movie.
It is so good. Like it's not. I don't know how. Like it's probably B.
Yeah, I would put it above Avatar, so
Yeah,
I'd put it right there.
yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Everything Ever All at Once, which you are famously a hater of this movie, even though
I'm not a hater of the movie. I'm famously have a sane mind. I'm
I
not
like
clouded.
it though.
I'm not clouded by whatever everybody else is. I don't know. I guess I just didn't get the injection of. I didn't get the line of coke before the movie like everyone else.
I mean, I did. It wasn't.
Because
It,
I don't know, dude. It wasn't the best thing ever,
it
but
wasn't the best thing
I still
last
think
year.
it's a good movie.
Yeah. Okay.
I would
Yeah.
put it there.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. It would. That it 100% was not the best thing of last year. I think because it was so different that it was like, whoa, this is so interesting. It's like so genre bending, and then everyone's like, this is crazy. But Ki Hye Kwan, dude, that dude he's the only one that deserved an Oscar. Actually, Stephanie Shue, the supporting actress, should have. Jamie Lee Curtis sucked.
Jamie Lee Curtis was awful and probably one of the most unbearable characters I've ever seen in a movie.
How did she win an Oscar for that?
I don't know how anybody enjoyed watching her. Every time she was on screen, she annoyed me.
Yeah. Empire has to go. Yeah, has to go up there. It's literally one of the greatest movies of all time. E.T.
I haven't seen it in a while.
It's been
For
so
me,
long.
it is historically like. For me, it doesn't really stand its ground as a movie.
I have it a 5-star, but I put it a 5-star like when I first made Letterboxd, and I was like just rating movies, then kind of based on people I was following too. So like,
I think if I rewatch it, I'd be like, this is probably maybe a B tier movie at best. But I haven't rewatched it, so
it's not better than Back to the Future. It's not better than Star Wars.
I mean, I'd probably put it like here
above probably Everything Everywhere because of iconic.
Yeah. I just don't know if really that's the best. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember it being like that crazy. I don't remember it being like an older movie that's like a surprising older movie. Like when you watch an older movie and you're like, this is so good.
But you gotta
like
think.
I feel like I just remember it being like everybody just liked it,
But we're probably gonna, probably love it considering the fact it's made by Steven Spielberg. He's just the GOAT. So
it's true.
Or
I need to rewatch it though.
One of them. But Ex Machina. Good.
Yeah.
Very good movie.
It's a very good
movie. It's better than Avatar, obviously.
Yeah.
Better than it's better than Edge of Tomorrow.
I would agree. I'd probably say it's better than Everything All Everywhere All at Once. But
yeah, definitely. I have it because they're both made by A24.
Okay, and then I would say it's better than E.T. But
I would agree. I might say it's better than Blade Runner's tough. Blade Runner's so iconic. I don't know.
Blade Runner, you get to the point where it's kind of like, for me, maybe it's too iconic.
Mm-hmm.
But watching them, I was like much more interested in Ex Machina.
Oh, 100%.
So
Free Guy. It's like, oh, you think it's that bad?
Maybe.
I was gonna put it below Avatar.
Okay.
But I watched it on Marissa Lily's birthday, so I was like real happy. Like I was sad.
It's fun, but it's really not a good movie.
I haven't watched it since, so
I don't remember when I watched
the whole Iron Man, or not Iron Man, the whole Captain America thing was really funny though.
Oh well, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
but for me, it's not like it doesn't do anything crazy for me.
Yeah,
I think it's a bad Ready Player One, and it's not like it's a comedy, right? So then it's like, but it doesn't do that for me. It's more like a Netflix comedy than like a real comedy for me. So
right,
kind of like cheap jokes, a lot of jokes, things like that. So
you should get mom and dad to pay for your movie ticket to go see Wish.
Yeah.
so we can talk about it next week.
When does it come out?
Tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the holdovers. Bro, you gotta see that movie.
I
Except
know. I need to.
it's so far away though.
Yeah, it is.
Gravity.
You haven't seen it,
Have I
right?
not? I don't remember. I think I have seen it, but I don't know if I have it rated. Apparently.
Interesting. I feel like
Um
when I talked about it, you didn't.
maybe I I don't know. Um I'll let you pick it because I don't remember it enough.
I mean, it's a pretty good movie. It does a lot of good, but I don't think it's that crazy. I'd put it maybe above. I put it above Avatar, but
Yeah, for sure.
that's because everything goes above Avatar.
Uh-huh. Do I not have the Way of Water on here? I thought I did. Darn. There's
Oh well.
definitely movies missing.
Yeah.
That like I had in a folder. Maybe
Oh
another.
well.
Oh
Oh, it's
well.
right here. It's right here.
Oh, I'm tripping. All right, cool. Um, Godzilla vs Kong. You think it's better than Gravity?
No, not a chance. I think it's probably better than Free Guy.
Okay. I love Godzilla vs Kong. It's so stupid. Oh
That's
gosh.
very
It's
stupid.
one of the only dumb action movies that I just love. Her. Great.
Yeah,
Very, very good.
very good movie.
Um,
Mm, I mean, I'd probably put it like in the A.
yeah, probably.
I think
It's
it's a 5-star
it's
movie. So
really, really good. The Hunger Games. I just put the trilogy, or the series. I didn't feel like putting all of them.
yeah, in total, I'd probably put it there.
That's fine. Yeah, I think that if it was up to me, based on my current thoughts about it, it'd be, you know, pretty bad. But I know it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And you want to put Interstellar in A, correct? No way. I can't let you do it. I can't let you put it number one. We gotta agree on a number one. If you're fine with 2001, you can put it above Alien. That's fine.
I mean,
Um,
we won't agree on 2001 because I think Interstellar is better movie than 2001.
well, you think Interstellar is like the best movie ever, right?
Yeah, for me.
Yeah. Like I think Stand by Me is like the best movie ever. If I mix
Yeah.
how good it is with how much I love it. Um, but like if we were doing this for slice of life movies or coming of age movies, like we probably wouldn't be able to put Stand by Me in number one because there's like other things that are,
Yeah.
it'd probably be
I don't
two.
know. I think that if I watched Alien, I think I'd be more likely to agree with you that Alien would be number one for us than 2001.
Do you want to put it there and then come back next week and you have watched it?
Yeah, I can watch it this week.
All right, then let's put it at
I'll
one.
watch. I'll watch both
Let's put two.
Alien and Aliens.
I'll watch Aliens. I haven't seen Aliens yet.
Dad apparently thinks that Aliens is better than Alien.
That's
They're both
crazy.
supposed to be really good though. So
I'm
I was
sure
like, really a sequel? And then I looked it up, and
it's
they're
supposed to
both
be great.
like, yeah. See, the second one's still a 4.2.
Uh huh.
So,
Dude,
and
yeah.
the first one's like 4.3 or something.
Alien is just dude. Alien's electric, man. I love that movie. Okay, John Carter, the biggest piece of dog poop I've ever seen.
I think it's worse than 2012, probably.
Oh my gosh, it might be the worst movie. Oh no, second worst movie on this list. No, no, there's one worse than that one. Go
What
over
one's worse?
3. Other way.
Oh, I was like, what? Oh, I didn't ask you that.
All right,
This
Jurassic.
one's pretty bad too.
Yeah, Jurassic World. I don't know why I didn't put Jurassic Park, but we have Jurassic World. Um,
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't put Jurassic Park.
um,
Jurassic World's not that great.
it's
I'd
fine,
say it's probably better than Free Guy.
probably not better than Godzilla. Alive. I haven't seen it.
It's a really good thriller. I think it's. Ooh, I don't know. I think I'd have to rewatch both of these.
I really want to rewatch Edge of Tomorrow.
So I'll put it here.
Okay.
I
All
need to
right.
rewatch it. I don't remember exactly like how good a lot of it was, but it was like an interesting take on thriller,
Uh-huh.
uh, and everything. So, but I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that great.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna put it in because of that. I'm gonna put it in C,
All
but
right.
still gonna put it.
Above Hunger Games.
Yeah,
Maze Runner.
I think it's a good movie.
Uh,
I'm
first
not
one's
gonna lie.
first one's
I think the
fine.
first one's a good movie, like an
Yeah.
actual good movie.
Do you think it's better than the first Hunger Games?
I don't know. I think they're very similar. I think they're both pretty good.
Yeah.
But I maybe
All
I
right.
don't know.
I mean, I really don't know, dude.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move this down
Oh, okay.
just
Okay.
because I don't know. I don't remember. But
Oh,
yeah, for me, this is kind of
you really moved
interchangeable.
life down. That's hilarious.
Well, I just don't remember. The more I think about it, I'm like, I don't remember.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I know I liked it, but I liked. Yeah, at the time I was really big into horror and scary things, and then it was like sci-fi and an alien life form thing, and it was very interesting to me. But
Yeah, it's true. Um,
I was in high school, so
yeah, in high school I would have okay, on this list in high school. Dude, that's oh my gosh. We should try to do what we think. This would be so hard. What we thought the best movies were in high school.
yeah, it'd be hard to remember.
Yeah. Stand by Me would still be my favorite, but same with Interstellar
Interstellar
for
would
you.
still be mine.
Yeah. All right. Men in Black. I don't.
I mean,
Overrated, in my opinion.
this I would say the series. Men in Black is good.
Yeah, it's not like bad by any means.
I mean, it's not like the best thing ever, but I think it's like 4.5 star, probably, maybe 4.
Probably.
Well, it's interesting one time, and then it's like them making more of it.
It's.
It's
I'd
not
say
really good.
probably like behind Edge of Tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, I can do that.
Mad Max Fury Road. A for sure, definitely A.
I don't know. For me, I don't know.
I
'Cause
definitely like
like I
Arrival
said,
more.
I still need to rewatch it.
I put
Yeah,
it even probably below. Not Blade Runner, dude. I don't know. Blade Runner. Oh, they're both so good.
I would put it below Blade Runner right now.
I
as
think
well.
that's fair. I think Mad Max Fury Road might be the best action movie of all time. But true sci-fi, definitely. I think I would probably take Blade Runner. Space Jam: A New Legacy is one of the worst movies ever made. Nope.
Love it.
That's great. You'd probably put it in A, right?
I think I would put it probably bottom of A.
I'd take that. I'm gonna rewatch it. Passengers. Another movie I have not seen.
You haven't seen it?
No.
It's not the worst thing ever. Honestly, it's a decently enjoyable movie. It's got a good premise, I'm gonna be honest.
It's an interesting one for me because I am a big Chris Pratt stan and a big Jennifer Lawrence hater. So,
Yeah. Again, I watched it in high school.
Yeah, so I don't know, dude. You could put it.
But I don't think I would hate watching it again. It's not a great movie, so
yeah.
I'd probably put it here.
Okay. Better than Attack of the Clones or worse?
No, I'll put it worse.
All right.
It's Star Wars, so
Attack of the Clones is so iconic. I kind of want to rewatch it, even though it's such a bad movie.
I don't think it's as bad as anyone gives it hate for, but
true, but
it's still not great.
Pixels. Such a bad movie.
I think I'd put it better than John Carter.
What an accomplishment. You know John Carter's the biggest flop of all time?
Yeah.
Like lost like $350 million.
Yep.
Crazy. Phantom Menace. I don't think it's better than Attack of the Clones. That's my biggest Star Wars hot take. But
I think it's definitely better than Attack of the Clones.
I don't know. I mean, Maul, obviously.
In terms of compromise, I'll keep it in. I would put it. I mean, it is not worse than Free Guy.
All right, that's fine. I don't care. I'll rewatch it. No, let's do that.
For compromise's sake.
No, put it better than Free Guy. I don't care.
We'll do that. How's that?
Free Guy's just catching the biggest stray of all time. Yeah, that's great. I love it.
I don't know if it's the biggest stray. I would say that Free Guy only lived in the C tier because
It has a personal connection.
yeah.
Pacific Rim.
Now that one is a good movie.
It's a banger, dude. Like
For
it's
us,
just
it's a good movie.
I think it's better than Men in Black. It's actually
It's
probably
definitely
not better, but
it's definitely not. But
on my level of enjoyment, I enjoy Pacific Rim more than everything in B besides Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
you know what? You know what we need to do actually?
Hmm.
What we need to do is we need to make a list of movies that have already been made that should have been made by like indie studios and like A24 and like
Mm.
we need to make a list of movies that were ruined by mass studios.
By big
Like
budget.
Pacific Rim is such a interesting concept, and I think if like I said, if like an indie or an A24 studio took the concept, I think it would have been killer.
Well, I think it's killer. I think, but it was made by Guillermo del Toro, which is great. But the second one's just terrible because he's not involved.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, no, the first one's not bad, but it's still
I like
not.
it.
I still think it could have been like, or like, types of movies like Life, the concept of the movie Life,
Uh
if it was made by Jordan Peele,
huh.
would
Oh,
have been
so yeah.
probably like insane.
So like do like a top 5 type thing and pick like either a different studio or a different director.
Yeah, basically
Okay.
just like movies that would have been
That sounds fun.
that just had crazy concepts.
Given Steven Spielberg Return of the Jedi.
Like hot take, bro, but Sunshine, we'll talk about it, but like clearly again. But Sunshine, I think if it gave if it landed in the right place and it was made the right time, it could be S tier movie.
I don't
The
think it
concept
need
of it is crazy.
I think it's like an A tier movie though. Still.
It is an A tier movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie in any way. It's a great movie, but I'm
Mhm.
saying it had the potential to be like the best sci-fi movie type deal.
It's very good. It is very good.
So yeah,
Um, so speaking of Return of the Jedi. Um, better than the original, the prequels. I mean,
yeah.
the
I'd say it's
the first 2 prequels at least.
for me. It's probably C tier. I
Oh
don't.
yeah, I'd say it's
I
better than
don't.
Hungry or better than Hunger Games, but
Yeah, I would say it's here.
yeah,
I
like
don't
I'm
think it's
not
that
huge
great.
on it.
So
It's like fun. It's got some, like Princess Leia, the gold bikini is like iconic, and like, yeah, I just can't stand, dude. I can't. It's just not better than those movies.
it's better than all of them.
No, no. I'm trying to think of what I want to get, like what I want to give you here. Um, gosh, dude, it's not better. I can't believe you like it more than A New Hope.
It's so much better than A New Hope.
No,
Oh my gosh.
it's so bad. I mean, it's not bad. I just don't like it that much. Okay, where's the best compromising spot? Uh, where would I put it? Where would I put it? I'd put it above Men in Black, but I like it more than everything everyone wants. But put it above. I don't know. Put it above A New Hope. Is that a fair compromise?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
We should write on it, being like, uh, Micah wants this number one. Yeah.
I don't actually want it number one.
I know,
Just
I know. It's just the bit.
yeah.
Ready Player One, banger, dude.
See, this movie could have also been amazing.
But it's literally made by
It's
Steven
still great.
Spielberg, which is
I
crazy.
know, but it still could have
Like
also
you
been
can't
amazing.
give it to another director.
No, not necessarily, but I think you could give it. I think you could give it more creative thought,
Yeah,
maybe.
it's a fun movie. I like it a lot. Where would you put it?
I'm trying to think.
It's one of
I
those
mean,
movies.
I'd put it B, but
It's
where?
like on the level of like Pacific Rim.
I think it's better for me.
I
Well,
think it's better too.
I guess I still taint the first one. I need to watch Pacific Rim 1
It's such a
and then
banger,
not
dude.
watch Pacific Rim 2
That's what I do.
and just pretend it doesn't
It's
exist.
definitely it's better than Pacific Rim. It might be better
But
than
like
Everything
for me,
Everywhere.
I'd probably put it like right there maybe.
I'd put it above Everything Everywhere. Yeah, I don't think it's better than E.T. because I think E.T. is one of Spielberg's best.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. I don't think it's better than ET.
Race to Witch Mountain, dude. I would have said this was my favorite movie in middle school. It's not that bad, but like it's definitely
It's very bad though.
It's like
I've
D.
rewatched it. It is like very bad movie.
It's like D.
I'm fine with like, but I'm probably below Free Guy.
Okay, that's okay.
Bro, nostalgia, I'd put it above. I mean, I loved it.
The whole what's the thing? And he's in the car and he slips through and I thought that was the coolest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Space Jam, also not a very good movie, but like it's iconic.
It is very iconic.
So you put it in bottom of B, you know?
I think I would. Yeah, I don't think I'd put it above anything.
It's just so iconic.
At one point in time, that was my favorite movie of all time. So
same at one point had to be right. Spiderhead.
I think it was really bad.
Yeah, it sucked. Mostly because but it sucked. Stalker, you haven't seen, but that's S. That's bottom of S. I mean, for me, we can move it down if you want, but I think it's another movie that you would love. So it's kind of hard to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just so good. It's just like I think it's the second best sci-fi movie ever. Maybe third behind Alien. I don't know, but Sunshine, where are you putting it, dude?
Oh, this is a tough one.
I can't.
I don't like that I have to put it somewhere now.
I can't put it above Arrival. I can't.
Yeah.
It has to go. It has to go at least above the creator. It has to.
I think it goes above Mad Max in my opinion.
Probably not for me, but that's totally fine. Like that's okay. You know, that works. The Martian.
That's a great movie.
It's good. It's real good.
It's a great movie.
It's
well made.
Is it? I think it's sitting in between. Yeah, like I was gonna say, it could probably be a little bit higher, but that's good. It's a good spot for it. You just don't remember.
Having not seen this in a while, I know it's good though. Like, I know people like it, and so and I remember liking it, and so for that reason, I think that it is probably a pretty dang good movie.
But
I just you look at it and you're like, this should not be a good movie.
Yeah. It's like Emily Blunt, and I mean Emily Blunt's a great actress, but it's Tom Cruise. Like I just don't like Tom Cruise very much. Like I like him in Top Gun.
The concept of it is like very, very
cheesy.
cheap sci-fi.
It is. Yeah, it's so freaking sick.
It's like Chris Pratt. What movie? The Tomorrow War, is that what it's called?
Yes. Yeah.
It's like that. It's like it should be that bad. And
yeah, it should be like,
when I think of it, I'm like it should be really bad. It should be like a 2-star movie, but it's not.
Yeah.
So it's like really hard for me because I'm like trying to keep it there, but it's like I know for sure that The Martian is a good movie.
The Martian is good. It is really good.
I'm okay. I'm okay keeping
The Martian is literally the Matt Damon's variant in Interstellar, where he's not the worst person alive.
Yeah.
But Treasure Planet.
Great.
So good. Top of B, probably.
Yeah, I think so. I was looking at it.
I mean, is it better than? Do you think it's better than Akira?
No.
I don't think so either. Transformers, dude. This movie bangs. I don't care what anybody says. Movie's so good. I mean, let's see. It's better than, for me, it's better than like Ex Machina.
Oh, interesting. See, I was gonna put it right below Ex Machina.
Oh, then put it right below. I was gonna go either way. I almost said E.T. So, Tron Legacy. You think it's that bad? I don't think it's that bad.
I don't think it's that bad. I just think it's very bad.
So. It's better than like.
I think it's probably like
better than Don't Look Up, you know? Like,
It's
yeah.
probably better than Passengers.
I haven't seen it, so you know. Vivarium. I haven't seen this yet. It's like really short. I don't know why I haven't watched it.
It's pretty creepy.
It's like it's like you
It's
know.
like weird.
Yeah.
They basically like they like go to buy a house and then
Uh
they get like lost
huh.
inside this suburb and then they can't get out and it's like meant to be like that and it like traps them and then they like are their lives are like lived but not like they're not like living a life, it's like given to them, so like they get like a kid given to them or something like that at some point and they're like have to take care of it but they're like this isn't even my child and
Uh
then
huh.
a bunch of weird stuff happens and this dude, I mean it's like it's weird, it's very weird.
It sounds really weird.
Probably put it like better than Passengers also.
Oh wow. I thought it'd be higher. Wally. I'm gonna default to you. You're much higher on it than I am, so that's fine. I actually probably would put it right there too. So Wally is definitely good.
It's very good.
I just don't think it's as good as some people say. But either way, The Way of Water.
It is by far the best world commentary from any Disney related movie.
I like Inside Outs.
Inside Out's good. I still think Wally's better.
I don't know. I mean, they're both very
in
good.
terms of the message that it gives and how it
Yeah.
relates to humanity, I think it's a lot better.
Well, both are very, very good. I'll give you that.
Well, I think Inside Out's probably a better movie, but
Yeah.
that's like I said. I still think it's the best message,
Commentary. Yeah, that's
best commentary on the world that Disney Pixar's done. Yeah, The Way of Water.
I think it deserves the B tier.
I agree.
But it's better. It's 100% a better movie than Space Jam. But like,
True, but it's not Space Jam.
It's not Space Jam, so you know you just leave it at the bottom of B. Zathura or not Zathura, Star Trek Wrath of Khan. This is another one.
I still need to watch it. You said it was really good though. So
you know, so to try to.
You said it's better than Star Wars, so
it's better than not Empire, but
intrigues me.
I'd put it below Dune to be kind of fair to. And Zathura, last but not least.
I mean,
like top of C, just because it's iconic. But
I'd put it like right there, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably a better place to put it. Below Gravity.
Middle of C.
Yeah.
Below. Oh yeah. No, I'll put it above Gravity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, above Gravity. Nice.
There it is.
We got some. We got our.
Cool beans. Stop streaming. All right.
Yeah, that's our tier list. These are fun. Like they engineer good conversation, and
yes,
I like doing them. Oh, you sent me the thing. Maybe if you watch The Wish, then we could do like a Disney animation, kind of, because it's they're 100 years. You could do all the movies or a good chunk of movies. That'd be a fun one to do, and I wouldn't have to make it.
Yeah.
Which is not very hard, to be fair, but like, it's still like a little tedious. But you watched one thing this week.
I did. I watched Man on a Ledge.
I still don't know what it is, dude.
It's terrible.
Is it a doc?
No.
It's like a movie.
It's a movie. It's about an ex-cop who is on a ledge, and it's basically an ex-cop who went to prison for a crime he didn't commit, stealing like this really valuable diamond that he was escorting a rich dude's diamond somewhere, and the rich dude.
Worthington. Oh, that guy.
And the rich dude was going bankrupt, and so he faked the diamond being stolen, kept the diamond, and then got like a $50,000 insurance like
This just looks bad.
check to like save him. And so it's all about him going on a ledge to basically distract people while his brother and his brother's girlfriend break in and steal this diamond back to prove that he's innocent.
Interesting.
It's very bad.
You got
I so
freaking.
for context, if you guys remember when I said I watched Hell's Kitchen, like a whole season of Hell's Kitchen,
Yeah.
because when I turned my TV on, it turned on to Hell's Kitchen. Well, it
Yeah.
no longer does that for some reason. Now it turns on to Movie Hub, and this movie was on, and I thought it was the end of a movie because it was a dude on standing on a ledge, like
About
people
to kill himself.
waiting for him to commit suicide, and I was like, oh shoot, let me watch this. Let
And
me
then
see
it
what
was the whole
happens.
movie.
But it was like the beginning of the movie.
That's so funny. Oh my
And so I
goodness.
sat there and watched it for forever, and then he didn't even jump. And so
What a loser, man.
actually he did end up jumping,
He did
but
jump?
onto like a like pad, one of the big pad things.
Oh.
And that was only so he could get to the rich guy and take the diamond out of his pocket and punch him in the face and show everyone that he still had the diamond.
Weird. What a weird movie.
Very dumb.
Um so I rewatched The Marvels with Jenna. Um Still fun. Still has such a good time. There's a scene because Monica Rambeau doesn't have like a name. Like there's Miss Marvel, there's Captain Marvel, right? So they're like brainstorming names together, and they're like light bright, bright light. They're going through all these things, and she go Kamala Khan goes vision, and uh uh Captain Marvel goes, "Oh yeah, Vision. Wait, no, you can't." It was fun. I didn't catch the first time, so it was it was very funny the second time. Um, Oppenheimer watched it again with Jenna, and I mean this, but she gave it a 7 out of 10, but said it was really good, which is just the funniest thing in the world to me.
What'd she give the Marvels?
A 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
equally good movies.
I just truly think that Oppenheimer might just be like top 3 best movie. Like I'm not at the point yet. I have it like an 8 right now. It's so good. Like
See where I have it. I think I'm gonna have it higher than you.
well, you don't have like a greatest versus not greatest.
No, but in my favorites, it's 5.
It's 8, yeah.
So
Um, and for the greatest of all time, I have it at 9, I guess. So, um, but um, it's just like I catch more details every time I watch it, which is why I love it so much. And the fact that it's 3 hours and feels like an hour and a half is insane. It's just, yeah, that's nothing you don't know. But it's just so good. I watched a Netflix Christmas movie called Best Christmas Ever. It's the worst movie I've ever seen. Not actually, but it was so weird and so bad. Couldn't tell you what it's about, so because I turned on Madden. I was playing Madden, so I watched it, but I don't remember what happens. I just remember it
nice.
sucks. I watched the Trevor Wallace comedy special. Just bad. His bits are funny. His podcast is sometimes funny, but like such Gen Z humor. It was like like I wrote this in my review. Like Shane Gillis and like Andrew Schultz, like they're really good at like storytelling. So they are setting it up, and then they transition really well into like their next joke and their next bit, and it's like really seamless because they're really, really good at what they do. Well, Trevor Wallace was just like, oh yeah, sex, boobs, weed, and like it just bounced. It was just so, yeah, it was bad. And he kept shouting
Weird.
pterodactyl, which is the name of the thing. Yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad. Whatever. I watch Matt Rife's, which he's better at storytelling, but he's such Gen Z humor, and it's so funny. 90% of his audience is women because he's like hot, but he just makes fun of women the whole time. I don't know how he has a career. There was a couple like really genuine laughs I got. They were just funny, but also bad. She Came to Me. uh, Looked great. I think we reacted to the trailer. But Anne Hathaway and Peter Dinklage.
Oh, this is the composer one.
Yeah. Not very good.
I
Like,
don't think we reacted to it.
oh, okay. Well, it's just, oh, and Marissa Tomei. It was weird, dude. Like, Anne Hathaway is married to Peter Dinklage, and like they're both such good actors. And she's like a
Aunt
counselor.
May. Okay.
And Aunt May, she's like addicted to sex in this movie. She's like addicted to love. Like, and so Peter Dinklage,
It's what
it's
everyone wanted, huh?
yeah, literally. Um,
Gosh, that's so
so
bad.
it was just so weird. There's so many I couldn't even describe it to you because there's so much that happens. It was just bad. And Peter
Sounds
Dinklage
like
is such a good actor. But I watched The Other Zoe. I think this is on Netflix. I don't know how I watched this. I don't know what I watched it on. I don't remember. But it had Drew Starkey in it.
Mm-hmm. I saw that you watched this. I was like, oh, Drew Starkey.
Yeah. When we said we want him in more movies, like this was not it.
No, there's not a lot of people that when I say I want them in more movies, I meant low budget rom com.
Yeah, it wasn't awful. Like I had fun. To be fair, it's basically like he has a girlfriend named Zoe. It's played by. Do you know the girl and her dad? They're on TikTok and they put each other in the pool.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Name's
Yeah.
Maggie. She's like a Christian. She's really cool. I've like seen her on social media. She's like really like just cool, but she's like a low level actress. She plays his girlfriend, who's like a rich snob basically, and she goes to Mexico, and then he is talking to this really smart chick. She's like a genius. They're all in college. And he forgets his card in the place she works, so she runs after him and she says his name, and then he gets hit by a car on his bike, and he gets a concussion and has short-term memory, and her name's Zoe as well, and so he thinks that she is his girlfriend, and she goes on like a trip with him, and it's this whole mess of things, but it's like cute and fun and like really dumb, but like not to the point where like I didn't like have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like whatever. Like happiness for beginners. Like just not a good movie, just an enjoyable watch. I watched Foe. Dude, this is so disappointing. With Saoirse Ronan and Paul Mescal. It's not very good.
Right.
Yeah, bummer. Plot was interesting. Acting was good, of course. Like great. Writing was like mediocre at best. It just was just pretty
Mm-hmm.
But Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes, the Hunger Games movie, freaking sick. I freaking loved it. My favorite Hunger Games movie. Rachel Zegler sings a lot, which was great. She's a great actress in this. She's not the most likable person in the media. But she was so good in this. The guy who played President Snow when he's younger is so good. Like overall, it's just a great. It was like one of those things I was like, oh, this is gonna suck because I don't like the Hunger Games, and it was like, wow, this was actually so fire. A lot of good stuff, a lot of good visuals, action was pretty good. Story obviously was just so interesting, but it was obviously written by Susan Collins, who's a genius. So I liked it a lot, but I don't have much to say about it. I just liked it a lot.
Nice.
Even though I think I wrote like a lot about it, which is funny. I have it at like a 4-star. It's like my top 25 of the year. But I literally wrote so much about it. Like Peter Dinklage is great,
Mm-hmm.
Viola Davis is Viola Davis, so it's like, yeah.
Nice.
Yes. We watched Heat for our movie of the week. Michael Mann with such a
Michael the Man.
Michael the Man with such a stacked cast.
Al
Um,
Pacino, Robert De Niro, uh,
Val
Val
Kilmer,
Kilmer.
John Voight, who plays. Most people will know him. He's a National Treasure as Ben Gates' dad. Um,
Hmm.
uh, there's a couple other decent sized names like Tom Sizemore. He's in Saving Private Ryan. He's in Point Break.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's really those main three: Pacino, De Niro, and Kilmer. Um, what'd you think?
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it was really good. Um, like, obviously, it's like kind of like a thriller, but like not because it's more like drama throughout until like a couple, except like a couple scenes.
Hmm.
It's like getting like such a well written drama with like some of the most intense scenes of like action, crime. It's just cool.
It's very cool.
Uh,
It's a good story. It's a good commentary. Um, they made it unique. They did exactly what you gotta do to a movie. You know,
mm-hmm.
they took basic concepts, they made it deeper, elevated,
Right.
elevated crime heist thriller,
mm-hmm.
essentially. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was good with. I mean, I loved what it talked about with like the whole like message or whatever was kind of like you are who you are
Mm-hmm.
type deal, and the spoiler, but the ending encapsulated and closed up the story so well with him being home free, and then but he can't escape
Uh-huh.
his ego and who he is.
Yeah.
He could have been free, whatever, but no, he couldn't because he needed to go kill the dude, and
Mm-hmm.
he just had to do it. He just had to,
Right.
and so that, and then Al Pacino, um, same thing. He's in the hospital. He left his family. Why?
Because he
For the
has.
for the chase, because I have to catch him.
Right.
I have to get him. So it is a great ending.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
Although I wish it would have been very poetic if they killed each other,
that would have been crazy.
like if they shot each other and both
Uh,
died.
that's what I thought was gonna happen because I thought
It should have like they
at
should
first
have
I
the
thought
whole.
Al Pacino got shot first and then he didn't. But
Yeah. See, they should have. I think that probably is the only thing I'm like. I really wish they would have both died because that was like the point. It was like supposed to be like you are who you are, and like you chase your
your thing
you chase your desire and your thing until it kills you.
and
And
like
so it's like
the
he like Robert De Niro, his character, he lost everything. It was like that's what it was supposed to be. He just couldn't overcome what he just felt like he needed to do, and it killed him. Ended up being the end for him, and it should have been the same thing with Al Pacino's.
and the whole crux of the movie was the conversation between both of them,
Yeah,
which was I mean, talk about these dudes are just the goats in the sport. Like they're just such good act. Like they're Al Pacino and Robert De Niro are just. I can't believe that I haven't seen more of what they've been in. Like I haven't
and
seen Scarface. Have you seen
neither have
Scarface?
I. Though I've wanted to see it for so long.
Have you seen The Godfather?
No, I still haven't watched it.
Yeah, like The Godfather, obviously.
The I
Scarface,
the Irishman.
The Irishman. I haven't watched freaking Goodfellas yet. So like, these dudes are just so good, and so to have them like just two leads in this movie, um, playing such different characters but also such similar characters, was just awesome. Like I just loved it. Um,
Yeah,
oh yeah, like I said, it was intense. I wonder. No one got nominated for an Oscar, an actor in a leading role.
that's crazy.
Let's see. Did it get? He was not nominated for Best Director. Also crazy. Best Picture. It was not nominated for Best Picture.
Well, it was a let's see, 1995.
I haven't seen a lot here, but like it's not. I don't. Do you think it's better than Seven?
No,
Oh, okay.
maybe, but probably not.
Um, close. Like it's very good. But can you guess what movie won Best Picture in this year?
Toy Story.
No, anime has never won Best Picture. I don't think. I don't know if that's true.
I don't think it has.
I don't think
I don't
so.
know. I mean, there's some really good movies, but I doubt any of these won it.
It's like a good movie, but I think it's pretty overrated. But it's very iconic. I've seen it. I think you've seen it.
I think I've seen it.
I could look.
Oh, actually, I know what it is. It's Braveheart.
Yeah, it's Braveheart. That one
Braveheart's great.
It is
but
good.
Not. There's a lot of really good movies. I mean, La Haine, Fallen Angels.
Before Sunrise.
Yeah,
I haven't
Before
seen these
Sunrise.
movies though. Casino came out.
Well, neither
Bro,
have I.
freaking
Casino's supposed to be really good too.
De Niro, man. He's in Casino and Heat.
Two of the best movies of the year.
Yeah. Dude, don't forget about Batman Forever.
Yeah.
So bad.
And Usual Suspects supposed to be really good too.
Whisper of the Heart came out that year, which is
I still haven't seen that
so freaking good.
Need to watch it.
Um,
Clueless. That'd be Maddie's pick
I've seen that. It's
for
not.
movie of the year.
It's not
I've
very.
seen it too.
It's not very good. It's like.
Don't tell her that.
It's like fine. Like I gave it 4 stars still because it's still like decent.
It is a 4-star movie. A Goofy movie didn't win.
Dude, that's the best movie of all time.
I didn't have it rated.
I have it rated 4 stars.
This 4-star first tour. First Bad Boys came out in '95 too. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good year for movies. Billy Madison, Ace Ventura.
Oh, I don't have
one of the Ace Venturas. One of the Halloweens came out. Very bad one though. The Curse of Michael Myers.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, the old one. Tommy Boy.
Sort by my
That's a funny movie.
Casper.
Judge Dredd. Didn't people love Judge Dredd?
I don't know. Oh no, they like Dredd, the first Dredd movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think.
Forgot about that. Yeah, the first Dredd movie. Yeah, 3.6.
Because the first Dredd isn't. It's
not the first. No, not the first Dredd. People like the newer Dredd.
The remake. Yeah.
2012.
Yeah, it's played by Carl Urban.
Yeah. First Judge Dredd is played by Sylvester Stallone. That's probably why people hated it. He's probably very annoying.
Oh my gosh, there's no way. I can't. I'm looking at the Oscars for 1996, so for 95. Do you remember the movie Babe? The pig movie?
No, yeah.
That was nominated for Best Picture.
What?
That's crazy. That's so wild. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I've seen it. It's not like horrible. It's not great though.
Pretty bad.
2.5.
2.5.
But that was nominated for Best Picture, dude.
It's a 3.4 average.
That's crazy.
4.5. I love That Little Pig. A perfect, incredibly daring family comedy about kindness. Shut up. What other movies do you think are good? Mr. Electro Lemon.
Who's Mr. Electro Lemon?
This review.
Oh my.
He doesn't rate a lot. He didn't rate Oppenheimer. He gave Barbie 4.5. He gave Mission Impossible, the newest one, he gave 5 stars. He gave Across the Spider-Verse 4.5. Killers of the Flower Moon 4.5. Gave Miss Davis 5 stars.
Interesting.
Supposed to be good or something? It's a TV show.
You know, it'd be an interesting thing to do is like read off obscure uh letterbox reviews and try to guess the movie.
Yeah, that would be fine. We've done something similar, but
Yeah, I don't remember what we did. Oh, it was when we did like I don't even remember.
I've read letterbox reviews to you and had you guess the movie, I think.
Oh,
But it's fun.
it is fun. Do it next week.
Well,
Oh, did you
good.
know on next Sunday is the 2-year anniversary of our podcast?
Wow.
Uh, so
2 years.
stay tuned for next week's episode for the 2-year anniversary. Woohoo! We have big things planned.
So many big things.
Should have made merch. Jenna's like, why did you make merch? I'm like, because I can't make it. I am at the whim of somebody that's has way more talent than I do. I can't just be like, hey, Micah, make it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, the heat's good. Our heat is good.
The Heat.
The heat. No,
The
I
Heat
hate
are
that.
bad.
I don't like the heat. Jimmy Butler's bad. That's true.
Yeah, Heat was good. Thanks everybody for listening, watching, wherever you're at right now. Life's tough. Get a helmet.